Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cheat Code Jiu-Jitsu. Jeff here again. We're still working some side mount submissions. In some previous videos, I showed entry that I like to do for a Kimura. And then that feeds, of course, into the scissor choke, which was another previous video showing one sort of exit option off of the Kimura. I want to work a couple of other things today that are similar in terms of kind of being exit options, sort of, for the Kimura. But these all chain together. So what you need to do is watch the Kimura video, watch the scissor choke video, watch this, and watch some of the upcoming videos, because all of these chain together into one nice little chain of submissions where I can hit option number 1, that doesn't work, we move to option number 2, that doesn't work, we move to 3, back to 1, so on and so forth. So today I want to work a nasty little one that I learned a while back. It's called the Power Kimura. I actually learned this, I don't even know how long ago, probably 8-9 years ago at this point, and didn't have a name for it. And then I saw a Neil Melanson video not long ago where he did it and he called it the Power Kimura. First time I've ever seen anybody name it. I like that, so that's what it is now. So we're gonna set this up from I'm actually doing my Kimura, and the Kimura itself isn't quite working. So we're down here facing that way. So watch the previous Kimura video if you want to see the setup, but it's just real simple. I'm getting in here, I've gotten under the far arm, and I'm hooking this up. And ideally, I came in here and I've got a staple in place. That hopefully will prevent him from being able to get his hands together, so I can just pop this Kimura up and then go to the outside. But sometimes that doesn't work. Maybe he gets his hands together, or he's just a really big, strong guy. Demir's a really strong guy, so I have a lot of difficulty pulling this out on him. I can go to the Power Kimura. Let's actually slide this way just a little bit. Okay. So the Power Kimura, regular Kimura grip is right here. I'm inside, wrist, wrist, and then this pops up and comes over. Where I get this is where he's either grabbing his shorts, so I can't get inside there, or he's grabbing his hands together and I can't get inside there. So what I'm going to do is this hand is going to come through with my thumb back towards me. This arm is going to wrap around at his wrist. Now the way I see people doing this a lot of times is they wrap around at the wrist and then they go to their own elbow. This works, this is effective, but I've got a better way of doing it. Rather than wrapping to my elbow, this arm that's coming around is actually going back to his shoulder. I do that because it makes this grip even tighter when I lock it up. From here, I've got 2 ways of finishing it, and they both suck really bad for him. So number 1 is I'm just going to squeeze this all together and I get an arm crush. Getting an arm crush because this elbow is pinching in at the wrist. Because this thumb is back towards me, it forms a solid break right here at the bicep and also into the forearm to get the arm crush. And if I reach here to my elbow and pinch this together, it hurts, but not nearly as much. If I close that up and I wrap back at his shoulder and then push in, I can make the arm crush happen. Other way of finishing this is I slide by and I come off to the side, and then I'm just going down, lift, and turn, and I get a little bit of arm crush and a little bit of Kimura. Both kind of comes on from that. So, set up. I go Kimura. He's got some kind of lock in place that is preventing me from getting a proper Kimura finish. I'm pulling and pulling and pulling, it's not working. So this comes through, wrap around, grab the shoulder, arm crush, or come down. And even if he's got his hands together, still, I don't care. It'll still finish him. I go belly down, I lift up, crank in, and I get the Power Kimura. It's fantastic for big, strong guys who like to keep their arms together. It does not matter if you ever pop the arm out at all. You can still finish it completely just from that position. That neat little grip, very effective. I really like using it. He really does not like using when I use it, but it's very good. If you like the video, hit the like button. Really helps me out a lot. Helps YouTube show my videos to people. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. We'll see you guys next time.